It takes a lot to produce the sweet sounds of the Wheeling Symphony. The brass section, the woodwinds, and of course the strings. But this time, for the celebration of Sibelius's 150th anniversary, a very special instrument and guest artist will contribute to the booming sound that fills the Capitol Theater. Meet Frank Almond and his 300-year-old Stradivarius.
This is a violin made by Antonio Stradivari in 1715.
This piece of music history will be featured in the Friendly City for one night only.
There is this incredible magic that happens when a bunch of musicians get together and perform live. It's a magic that only happens once.
But the magical sounds of the Stradivarius, known as the Lipinski, almost fell silent.
It has a long and esteemed and somewhat notorious history and pedigree.
If you haven't actually heard the instrument, you may have heard about it. Nearly 2 years ago, the violin worth millions was stolen in an armed robbery. The crime made national headlines, prompting a major investigation involving dozens of officers and detectives.
It was very abrupt and completely unprecedented as a crime. Those things don't happen.
Thankfully, the Lipinski was recovered and returned, now tuned and polished, resting in the hands of the musician who brings it to life.
I say a lot of the time I'm kind of going through its life instead of the other way around. It's going to be here a lot longer than I am, so every time I can do something like this, or every day when I get to play it, it's a privilege.
This show is only happening tonight. It begins at 8. Tickets are still available and can be purchased at the door. Reporting in the News 9 newsroom, Erica Moke, News 9 Sunrise.